Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are ranking all the Mario Kart games, just kind of in my opinion, some of the best ones. Yeah, and this is the first ever episode of the gaming show, which is the series that will be most of my channel will be those videos. So yeah, but before we get into the list, I will tell you that we are not be counting the arcade GX, GP games, because I don't really consider those Mario Kart games, and I don't have much experience with those, so we'll just be sticking to the mainline ones. We'll even be doing the Mario Karts on the handhelds, because those are still Mario Kart games, so yeah. So that's about it. See you guys in the list, and here is number 11.
Here we go!
Alright, so before we start number 11, let's just get this out of the way. I don't think any Mario Kart games are bad. I just think some of them are more forgettable or less fun than others. There definitely are. Like, I do have my favorite Mario Kart game. But the one I picked at number 11, I picked Mario Kart Super Circuit for the Game Boy Advance. It's probably one of the most forgotten Mario Kart games. It's a very odd one. The one reason is because it wasn't even developed by Nintendo. It was developed by Intelligent Systems. And for people who don't know, Intelligent Systems is a Japanese independent developer closely attached with Nintendo. They're known for creating like the Fire Emblem games, Paper Mario, and WarioWare games. Yeah, so back to the game. I wouldn't say it's bad, just rather a forgettable one. I've not played the game much. I've only played the game through emulation and stuff. But one thing I do really like about the game is that I feel like it's more about skill rather than luck. I wish in newer Mario Kart games there's like a setting where you could like turn on and off the items, because I feel like with items on, it makes the game more luck based. So like if I'm in 12th, I get a bunch of bullet bills, I go straight to first, rather than like drifting and doing tricks and stuff to get the first. So yeah, that's one of the reasons I like the game, because I feel like it uses more like less powerful ones. The game looks 3D while still being 2D. It's pretty cool. Like works pretty well for its time. Also, I love how the game is like bright and happy. Like the colors are very bright, as you can see in my gameplay. And the game runs pretty smooth and doesn't seem too blocky or pixelated as Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64 versions. So yeah, like I feel like some of the older versions, like from the Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64, I feel like those are just a little bit too pixelated for me. But the game is pretty fun. It has a good amount of tracks, and it's your basic character selection: Mario, Luigi, Bowser, Peach. I'm not sure the other ones off the top of my head. Probably Yoshi and stuff. Yeah. So overall, it's a pretty solid game. Just a very forgettable one. Now on to number 10.
Here we go!
Alright, so number 10, I know a lot of people are going to be angry at me for putting this game so low on the list, but just hear me out. This game has not aged well at all, and that game is Super Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo. This game, let's start off with the graphics. I know most Nintendo games, I don't care about the graphics very much. I care about the game more than the graphics. But this one, it just gives me a headache. Like the pixelated, it's like 2 dimensions, but they make it look like 3D, and like the pixels are just like flying in your face, and it like just hurts my head. Yeah, I know the technology for its time wasn't the greatest. I feel like it was ahead of its time. I really think Mario Kart should always be in real 3D. I would rather the game start off with the Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64 rather than the Super Nintendo. Yeah, I just feel like, I don't know, I just don't really like it very much. Next, let's talk about the tracks. There are a total of 20 tracks in this Mario Kart game. Each cup having 5, because the tracks are a little bit short, and they don't have much to do. A lot of the tracks feel the same, almost like a retexture of another track. But this game did not come out, and did come out in 1992. So a lot of other people enjoyed this game when it came out. Like, I didn't play the game when it first came out because obviously I wasn't even alive then. But with the new 3D Mario Kart games, it's hard to go back to the more basic kind of Mario Kart games. Like, say going from like HD Mario Kart 8 Deluxe to 1992 Super Nintendo games, like, it's just kind of hard. So yeah, this is why I put it so low. So now on to number 9.
Here we go.
So number 9, I got a bone to pick with this one. So the game is Mario Kart Tour. So most people probably didn't think I was going to add this one on the list, but it is a Mario Kart game, so we are going to rank it. This game makes me kind of angry. And the feature I'm so angry about doesn't even really affect the game itself. And of course, I'm talking about in-app purchases. I know a lot of mobile games have this feature, but does Nintendo really have to do it? I mean, they're already a multi-billion-dollar company. Do they really need a few extra dollars from people? I wouldn't be so mad if they didn't make it all luck-based. So, say you pay, I don't even know how much the characters cost, but it's in coins. That's the game's currency. So for like 400 coins, I'm pretty sure, you can get a character, kart, glider, etc. But you have to pay real money for this. So you pay $5 to like maybe get a character you want, or you could get a character you already have. So you wasted $5. So it's like $5 blind bags. Yeah. So once you pay the $5, you fire something out of this cannon and you get the character, kart, whatever. But like, what if you I would hate to get something I already have. But besides the in-app purchases, I don't really have a problem with the game. The tracks are pretty fun. I always like how they're adding new ones, like the one that they last did is like Los Angeles, and then they do like New York and like different things, Japan. Yeah, so this game is okay if you don't mind paying some money here and there. So yeah, that's about it. On to number 8.
Here we go.
Alright guys, so number 8, so some of you guys watching this video, or whoever's watching, I may be surprised, but yes, Mario Kart 8 is my next game. But 8 Deluxe is on the list too, but higher, because in my opinion, they are different. So let's first talk about the roster of Mario Kart 8. I know Mario Kart 8. The roster in this game is kind of trash. There's too many baby characters and a lot less unique characters. A lot of the characters are variations of other characters. Take for example Mario. Mario has Tanuki Mario, Gold Mario, Silver Mario, and Baby Mario, and like just regular Mario. That is way too many versions for one character. If you take out all the variations and leave just the original characters, this is what you get. I'll put an image on screen that I made. It's crazy, right? And over an entire row of the characters are just Koopalings. Like, they could have brought back older bosses, like, or back characters like Rob or Queen Bee, but no, they had to bring back everybody's favorite bosses, the Koopalings. Another thing I don't like about this game is that it has a lot of paid DLC. DLC, for, if you don't know, is downloadable content. So on top of a $60 game, you pay $11.99, basically $12, for the DLC, and that's just way too much. So that comes out to $72. Yeah, $72 of a game, a racing game. But the main point of the game, the tracks, are actually pretty good. The tracks have a good variety, and they brought back a lot of older tracks, which I really enjoyed. Because I played, like, this is not my first Mario Kart game, so I like the older tracks that they had in there. Yeah, and I like the music for the tracks too. They're pretty good. And yeah, 48 tracks in this game. That's huge. That's a ton, and it has a lot of replayability. So overall, this Mario Kart game isn't so bad. It's a Mario Kart game, so how can it really be bad?
Here we go.
So number 7 is Mario Kart DS. Okay, so let's start off. All these games are really good in my opinion. from this point down, and none of them I really hate. So starting off with Mario Kart DS, this game is the first fully, I guess, 3D Mario Kart game, because the Super Nintendo, it wasn't really real 3D. The graphics are not the greatest, but I think they still hold up for today, because I kind of like the DS graphics a little bit. They're like a little low poly, kind of like a Nintendo 64. Yeah, I did not play this game till after a while it came out, so it was strange going from like Mario Kart 7, because that's the newest game at the time, to Mario Kart DS. But even today, I still enjoy the game. I think this game has a pretty solid roster. My main character that I play as is obviously Waluigi, but I also play as some other characters too. My favorite tracks are Delphine Square, the best track ever, and Waluigi's Pinball, which is also a great one. I remember spending hours just like driving around these tracks and time trials, just doing nothing. Just exploring basically in a racing game, which doesn't make any sense, but I enjoyed it. So yes, this is a great game, and I would recommend it if you are any big Mario Kart fan or you want to get this for somebody. Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff to do in this game. It's on a handheld, so you can pretty much take it anywhere. So can you take the one on the Switch, but if you DS is way cheaper. So yeah, and still, in my opinion, there are better options for portable Mario Kart games. So yeah, that's about it, and we're going on to number 6 now.
Here we go!
Alright, so number 6, Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. This is the newest game in the Mario Kart series. This game is a little strange. When it was first shut off, it was announced in the Mario 35th Anniversary Direct. Yeah, but it isn't like other Mario Kart games. Rather, you create your own tracks in like real life. And it's like a little RC car that goes along the game that you can actually race around your house. So you get these like different gate things that you put around your house, and then Lakitu, he comes and like throws some paint on your tires, and you drive around, and it pretty much makes your track. But it's like AR, augmented reality. So like they're like, you can see like people racing you. It's like Bowser Jr. and the Koopalings, they race you, and they'll be like, if you slip on a banana peel in the game, like your actual cart slows down in real life, which is pretty cool. I thought the idea was pretty cool that you can build your own tracks, pretty like new. Like, even though I have not played the game personally, because I don't really have a big enough space, I find making the track funner than actually racing on it. From what I saw, like I feel like it looks cooler to. It's like funner to build it than actually look at it. I can see this game getting bored kind of fast though. Getting boring kind of fast if you use it a lot and stuff. But one thing I hate is, yes, it is 2-player, but you have to have an entire separate Switch and another set. So to have this game, you have to have at least like $800, because the sets are like $100 each. So you gotta have 2. That's $200, and then 2 Switches, that's $600. So $800 to have 2-player in this game. Yeah. Like, also you have to have a pretty big room to use it. So if you live in like, say, a smaller house, like there's almost no point in getting it if you live in like an apartment or something, because you can't even use it. I like the concept, I just don't think it's really accessible. I think like it's more of a kid's toy, and I feel like it can get boring pretty fast. So yeah, still not horrible. Pretty cool idea. I like the idea. It's just not very accessible. So now on to number 5.
Here we go!
Alright, so number 5, we're getting halfway about this point. It's Mario Kart 64. I love this game. I've played it a lot. I have it on the... yeah, I just played it a lot. And I like how smooth the controls feel. For some reason, I like the lower graphics. I just like Nintendo 64 graphics a lot. The roster is pretty basic, but still good. It's like Wario, Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser, and Yoshi, I think, and maybe Toad. Yeah, it's still good roster. This main Mario characters. But there are some downsides to this game. Not all the tracks are my favorite. Take for example Choco Mountain. I hate that track. There are way too many places to fall down. And another thing I hate is when you fall down, you have to wait for Lakitu to pick you back up, and then you have to wait to drive. So that's like a solid 5 to 6 seconds of waiting. And you can go from last to first with one tiny mistake. But I do like the tracks. My favorites being Royal Raceway and Rainbow Road. The game is super fun, minus the annoying time loss when falling. So I do recommend this game too. But you can also download the game on the Wii Virtual Console. You can buy it from the eShop. That's where I have it. So yeah, I don't know. This game is good. It's just I don't like the punishment if you fall. So yeah, that's about it. Now on to number 4.
Here we go!
Alright, so number 4 on this list is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch. In my opinion, this game is way better than Mario Kart 8. One reason is because there are new characters, tracks, carts, bikes. So for the one-time fee of $60, you get all the DLC already unlocked, like the full game, and all 4 DLC cups, and characters. And there's also new characters such as King Boo, Bowser Jr., and Dry Bones. I'm surprised Bowser Jr. and Dry Bones have not been in a Mario Kart game before, but whatever. And Inkling Girl and Inkling Boy. These are all exclusive to the Switch version, except for Inkling Girl and Boy. I'm pretty sure they're on the Wii. All these are exclusive to the Switch version, so look at the roster now. I have a picture up on screen. It's a lot more unique characters. I'm also so grateful that Nintendo gave us the DLC right away instead of paying the extra $12. So yeah, basically the same good points from Mario Kart 8 come over to this. Yeah, I just like it a lot better. I like how you have 2 item slots now instead of the stupid one. Cause I didn't like that. This I feel like you have more skill because like you have 2 items at once. You have 2 slots. So yeah, this game is a pretty great party game. I play it a lot. I always come back to the game too. So yeah, I 100% recommend this game. Not 100%. I recommend this game if you have a Switch. It's a good game to play. It's the best portable version of the Mario Kart game. So yeah, that's about it. And on to number 3.
Here we go!
Alright, so number 3 is Mario Kart 7 for the 3DS. This game is really special to me. It was the first Mario Kart game I've ever had, and one of the first video games ever. One of my first video games ever. I love the Woohoo loop track. I would just love to drive around in time trials and explore the area. I also played a good bit of the battle modes. My favorite was Coin Battle, and I destroyed those computer players. They had no chance against me. I played this game for a long time until my stupid young self traded in 10 of my games for a wired controller. A wired controller. That was it. Until a few months ago, and I saw 2DS XL was on sale, and I bought it for $100 because it was going out of they were quit making it or something. But now I'm glad I bought that then because now it's up to $200 again. So yeah, I did ended up buying that, and it came with Mario Kart 7, and I already downloaded it. So yes, we're finally united again. As I play again, it wasn't as good as I remember, but it was still pretty good. As I tell you, I really like this game. The tracks are fun. All my favorites being Music Park, Piranha Slide, and Woohoo Loop. So yes, I 110% recommend this game if you have a 3DS or 2DS. It's like the second best portable version of the Mario Kart game. So yes, please buy this game. Please. Thank you. I know you're already on eBay pre-ordering it. So yeah, pre-order. Alright. So I'm losing. I can't talk anymore. So on to number 2.
Here we go!
Okay, so number 2, almost at the end, is Mario Kart Double Dash for the Nintendo GameCube. Yes, I have played this one. I know GameCubes are hard to find right now, but I recently got one. I'm so lucky, and I gotta breathe for a minute. I'm out of breath. So when I got it, I got Super Smash Bros. Melee, Metroid Prime, Animal Crossing, Mario Party 7, and some others I can't really remember right now. And the only important one for this video is Mario Kart Double Dash. I'm so lucky to get these games, and I'm really glad I got Double Dash and Melee. From what I played and watched, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty cool. I like the idea of two players controlling the same vehicle. One person controls the car, the other uses the items, and after a while you switch. This gimmick makes the races more tense and exciting. My favorite tracks are DK Mountain, Daisy Cruiser, Peach Beach, and Waluigi Stadium, of course. I also like this game because of the GameCube graphics. GameCube graphics are my favorite graphics out of anything. Like, I wish the Switch had GameCube graphics. I know that sounds weird, but I really like them. There's just something special to me about the GameCube that I like. So yes, I would recommend this game if you were able to get a GameCube and a copy of the game. I guess you could use Dolphin Emulator, but I don't know, emulators don't work that good. So yeah, I recommend this game. Please buy it if you're able to. Yeah, and that's about it. On to number 1, my all-time favorite Mario Kart game. I bet you can't even guess what it is. Yeah, I bet you can't guess.
Here we go!
So, at the very last one, Mario Kart Wii for, you guessed it, the Nintendo Wii. People may be confused on why this Mario Kart Wii game is my favorite game of all time. Favorite Mario Kart game of all time. To be honest, the Wii is probably my favorite Nintendo console. I like most of the games. Most of them. Yeah, there's a few bad ones in there. But there are definitely a lot of great first-party Nintendo games on there. This is my second ever Mario Kart game. I loved everything about it, from the battle mode to the characters. I think this game is almost perfect. Let's start off with the character roster. First, we got everybody's favorite character for some reason. They're Daisy and Funky Kong. If you go on the online thing on there, it's always Daisy and Funky Kong. I don't know why. I mean, I guess Funky Kong is cool, but Daisy, really? Daisy is just annoying in my opinion. Like, if you don't believe me, listen to this. Like, see what I mean? But overall, the roster is pretty solid. The only thing I would change is trading out some of the baby characters for more interesting ones like Rob or Queen Bee again, or even Petey Piranha from Double Dash. Yeah. Now let's talk about the tracks. My favorite tracks are Moonview Highway and Mushroom Gorge, Maple Tree Way. Now I really like the vehicle choices. Not too many options, but a good selection. Personally, I always choose the mock bike, but there are many other great options too. Now let's talk about the battle mode. I love the battle mode courses because they're always fun and interesting. By far, my favorite part of the game is the modding community. They've made a great mod for Mario Kart Wii, which adds like hundreds, I'm not even joking, hundreds of tracks. And they have their own fan-made online service, which you can still use the game since Nintendo no longer supports the service for that game. Also, if you enjoy Mario Kart Wii, you can check out Creepy Produce because he makes awesome Mario Kart Wii content. So yes, I 100,000,000% recommend this game. It's my favorite Mario Kart game of all time, and it'll probably stay that way unless they make like Mario Kart Wii 2 or something. I don't even know. So yes, I did get back into this game recently because of the modding stuff. But yeah, that's about it. On to the outro. Alright, so thank you for staying with me until the end of the video. I'm really excited about this gaming show series. So with that, thank you for watching. If you really watched the entire video, you can maybe leave me a like and maybe subscribe so I know you watched the entire video. And just let me know if I kept you through the whole way through or you got bored and left. I don't know. You do you. But so with that, I want to thank you so much for watching. And I will hopefully see you later. Please come back. or I will bring you back to my video. You see, alright? So you better subscribe. I'm watching you. Alright, so see you in the next one, guys, and goodbye.